Which one? This guy? This lady? Uh, okay, yes. And then she was blue because we wanted to indicate that she was slow. Okay. It's, if I recall, it was dusk. Why is the camera so weird right now? Sorry, I'm setting up the streaming camera. It is in fact the streaming camera. Alright, so everything is in order. As we last left off, you guys were in this scuffle in the slums, pursuing some information about Yourborn. You decided to follow this guy who you paid in diamonds, and he turns out he doesn't like the cut of your jib. So we're gonna. Who knows? All right. Yeah, he said he shot you in the back and he said you lying son of a bitch, and yeah. Okay. All right. So start. Huh? Yes, the initiative set up, and at the top of the round is Evanor, whose ass has been found. What? Where's the ass? All right, you can't sleep. Okay, go ahead. Go get your go get your dice and start rolling. That is correct. $78, yes. Within a 20-foot point that you cast it at. Are you targeting the center of the well so you hit all three? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. 34. Okay. Also, side note. Side note: the dice that you just rolled, go ahead and throw it away because I can't see it. Yeah, I spawned some dice. Everyone can see. All right. So everyone can see the two sets of every dice, right? That's fine. Okay, so long as you can see it. 34 points. Where? Okay, let's take a look at sleep real fast. I'm gonna teach you about 20 feet uh from a point. So it's a sphere. It's a sphere. So it doesn't have to hit the ground. Okay, how much did you did? 30, 36? 34. Okay, that's enough as you empower your sleep spell and you point and bubbles begin to just manifest in the air and they slowly drift down. And as these bandits excited to find some ass begin to become drowsy and then they kind of slump to the ground falling asleep. Can you tell me how long that lasts? 1 minute? It is not a direct hit. Yes. You get it with it. Just well, remember that armor class is not a direct translation to like your defensive ability, like your defensive stat. It could also represent the will to live, also a little bit of luck. But you could you could you do get it with advantage, and yeah. So usually your chances. Just so you know, they don't wake up if you fail to hit. They only wake up if you hit them. All right, all right. You hide. It is now Spoly's turn. Huh? Yeah, the pumpkin's all gone. Oh, we solved it. We solved it. Solved. Okay, Spoly, what are you doing? You you can signal. You can like point at that person as you pop out of the window. He's he's currently prone, but he's currently like hiding down. He's got three-quarters covered. All right, you you signal toward. Oh, it's important to know if you're actually yelling it out. Okay, you yell it out as as you do this. Can you see this person from over? Yeah, actually no, you can't. You can't see this person. Okay, never mind. Uh, as this happens, you yell it out. What are you doing? You can't see this person because this is in the way. Because yeah, you're aware that there are people on the ground. You just can't see them. Yeah. Especially if you're hiding inside of the building. Unless you're like vertically standing from the windowsill or something. Yeah, you will take a little bit of damage jumping down. It's for every 10 feet you take 1d6. So you'll probably take 1d6 as you jump down. You can attempt to climb down, yeah. You can climb down. You can attempt to break your fall by jumping down on that, yeah. Okay. Alright, you're fine. As you come down, you come down, you tear through this cloth, you smash through this little stall, and you land, taking no damage. Yeah. What the? All right. Go ahead, roll the hit. All right. Roll. Roll the hit. Roll the hit. Go roll the hit. Yes, a D20 to hit. D6 is your damage. 8. 8. What's your modifiers? +4 is enough to hit. Yes. Roll your damage. Yeah. D6. D6. So, so 3 damage as you hold on, give me a second. Make sure you're looking at your cheat sheet, because I don't know if you get a bonus to that or not. No, he doesn't. Okay, it's right. It's right. So 3 damage as as he kind of like turns to you, jaw agape, as you like make your appearance, and you just slam his jaw with your mace, and he kind of twirls in place for 3 damage. That was. It is now. It is now. Dyabie's turn, unless Spoly wants to do something else. Yes, you're still concentrating on expeditious retreat or whatever. Just keep on. You can. Where's the? We're gonna say. We'll say 10. Yeah. All right, let me take a look at. Accessory tree is a concentration, so you're concentrating on it. As a bonus action, you can take the dash action, so you can use your bonus action to take a dash. Only if the other spell has concentration. All right. Dash is 30. What's up? I mean, you can be in defense. Yeah. All right. Yes. Just so you know, because you ran out that far, you're gonna get an AO because you were standing right next to this bandit, and then you ran his threat zone. He's going to try to take a swipe at you. What's your AC? Okay, you're fine. As he tries to take a swing at you, you manage to dodge out of the way. Dyabie, it's your turn. Just keep. Do you have access to a third level slot? Third level, not second level. Unused. Yes, you can. Yes, yes, you can. All right. Yes. Yes, they all have to make deck saves. What's your spell save DC? Okay. All right. They all make their saves, so you deal half damage. Yeah. Go ahead and roll your dice, all your dice, and then half it. Where is your spell sheet? Where is this? Burning hands. Yes, 40, 46. So it rounds down to 7 as you walk up and you clap your hands together and you point them out, and from the webbing of your finger, like this blanket of flame kind of just engulfs the alleyway, and they all like notice it right as you cast it, and they try to shield themselves, only taking 7 damage. As the smoke begins to settle, the dust settles, and the flames kind of dissipate. You see this one burn to death. This one. All right. They're on fire, but I don't think they're like they don't take any fire damage. No, it's flammable objects are ignited in range if they're not carrying or wearing them. So everything around them is on fire. Yeah. This stall is now like ablaze and it's starting to catch this on fire. Yeah. All right. Dyabie. All right. Just keep in mind. So here comes timing issues. You can't cast two spells that are above first level. Yeah, because yes, well, first level or above. You could cast a cantrip if it's got the timing bonus action, but you can't cast two first levels or above. If it has the timing bonus action. Oh, 25. She as you take a step back, this woman in the front with her great axe, she's got this sinister smirk and she says, "Not so fast." Unfortunately, unfortunately for her, as she says that, she like brings the great axe up and then swings it down, and you narrowly dodge it, and it slams to the ground, like splitting the stone in the ground. The bandits now get to act. Where's the ass? He's gonna run up to you and give me that ass. Yep, he's attacking you. As he kind of moves towards you, and he plants his foot, and he's got his scimitar in the hand, and he tries to take a swing at you, and then he kind of slips on a little bit of pumpkin, clumsily dodging, or you clumsily missing you. All right, it is that bandit is done. It is the acolyte, sir. This there's one scout that's left. Yeah, and he gets up and he looks and he sees. Is everything okay? Okay. He sees he sees Chusk and he's gonna take a shot. And he's like, "Oh God!" He he connects. Yeah, but bonuses and stuff like that. As as he deals seven piercing damage to Spoly, and then he's gonna run back this way. All right. Yes, actually, you have one left. No, like you. I don't think you got hit at all. So you have one fake HP left. Yeah, yeah. As like the so what happens? Like the arrow hits your arm, and like that part of your arm like kind of decays, and the arrow like falls out, and then like a new part of your arm forms. This one, this one turns around, noticing the situation, decides to come over here. Uh, he because it's a dwarf, he drops his longsword and he pulls from his back this massive crossbow and he loads a bolt and he takes a shot at Spoly. As you 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 feel this crossbow bolt like whiz by you. It like it shoots past you and like hits the corner of this wagon. The corner of the wagon kind of just explodes from all the pressure, and you can see him load another crossbow bolt into this heavy crossbow. It is yes. No, he can't fire again. It is not. Yeah. Yes, he can load again. This acolyte is going to run up, and he is what is he going to do? I think he's going to touch the the woman, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds. As light begins to envelop her. It is now. I see Dragon just standing there. I don't know if he's loaded in. It is now. Maellon, it's your turn. No, normally not, but they will be at the bottom of the well. 1 minute, but he's definitely gonna wake up if you're manhandling him. You 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 can do that. Like it's totally possible for you to do it. And because he's sleeping, he automatically fails trying to resist. Who knows? Nobody bothered to check. What are you doing? All right. You look down. Because the lighting situation is kind of hard to tell. you you just you look in, you don't see anything, you just throw him in, you throw him down the well. He kind of like as you grab him, he like he you pick him up and he starts to wake. Like, what are you doing? And then you're just like yeet. you hear you hear him make contact with the bottom. There's no splash. All right, it is. There was a thud. Yes. Yeah, you can hear. Yeah, you can hear him stop screaming as he hits the bottom. There's a healthy crack at the bottom. No, he used his action to pick him up and then dropped him down. All right, you just like, yeet. All right, Zeisu. Ze- Zeisu, you are now currently in this corner. You're watching your buddy Dyabie engaging a bandit who's feverishly rubbing his hands together, saying like, "Where's the ass?" All right, roll the hit. There's a d20 over here. Here you go. Here you go. 13 plus modifiers is going to hit roll damage. It is 2d6. Remember that your sword is +1 right now. Okay, it's 4 now. Next time, just roll a little bit harder. So 4 plus what? And +1, so +5. 4 plus 5 is 9. As you bring your great sword up and you slam it down, it doesn't have that cutting force that you had before. So you kind of it like cuts into his body, and then the weight of your sword by itself kind of crushes him. You kind of hear him scream, and the bones kind of snap as you crumple him to the ground. You place your armored boot onto his body, and you kind of just unwedge your two-handed sword out of him, and this great axe woman kind of she smiles at you, and she's like, somebody worth their salt. All right, Reira, it's your turn. I kind of like the spot because it does look like you're in a sniping spot, like you're so like. Okay, you pull out an arrow from your quiver and you draw it. No, we're gonna say that's 15. Okay, all right. Soft 20 does hit. No, they have not been damaged before. That is correct. It's a d6. All right, as you knock the arrow and you let it loose and it flies into his shoulder, and he kind of grunts in pain and then looks up in your direction, kind of swinging his heavy crossbow towards you. as you nope out into. All right, 10 damage to hit to this dwarf person. she like kicks this crumpled body out of the way, and she gets in there, and and no, she is she begins to scream out in this kind of like battle cry, and she, oh whoops, I didn't mean to grab you. You notice that as she swings at you, she like does it with total abandon. She like absolutely does not care about defense at all. It connects. Dealing. Wow. She hits you for 4 slashing damage, but because you are a heavy armor master, you reduce it by 3, so only taking 1. As as she just furiously swings, you kind of take advantage of her formless style, like moving your body so that it hits the angle of your armor to glance off instead of cut into you. You only take 1 damage. Evanor, it's your turn. They are pretty big in size compared to you. You loot them? Did you just say you could loot them? So we 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 have it on camera. Well, what are you casting? Oh, okay. You're touching yourself. All right. You touch yourself. You restore your own energies. For you heal yourself 1 plus 3, so 4 HP. It's a hasty touch. Spoly, it's your turn. It's tasty. It's tasty, but no health recovered. All right, what are you doing? Okay, are you using your bonus action to dash? I'm asking if you are. So it's gonna take about 40 movement to get up there because it's 20 feet up. Well, no, actually, because the buildings are a little skewed, we'll say it's 30 feet. All right, you climb up here, and this man looks terrified. Yes, you can. What? Who do you think you are, Venom? All right, yes, you can. You you can do that. You can do that. Just keep in mind that he's not asleep, so he's going to attempt to resist it. All right. All right. All right. So you're making an athletics check. There you go. Make an athletics check. Here. All right. Okay. It's gonna make. He's obviously gonna try to resist it. So let's see what is. He's going to try to slip out. Nope. He fails. He fails to resist as he tries to like dodge out of your grapple, but you kind of like grab him by the arm, and I assume you're throwing him off, right? All right. You no, you don't. You literally move him this way, and then you drop. So you kind of okay. You can drop him here then. So so you kind of grab him by the arm and you jerk him off the edge and you kind of just let him drop and he's like ah! And he kind of cracked as he falls. He lands on his head. He kind of like folds over his own neck and his like he's bent in this really unnatural position. He's twitching. He's twitching. All right, all right, all right. Smalley, Smalley, you're being shot at again. It bounced off my camera. All right. With bonuses, it does connect as he fires this bolt at you, dealing even with cover because he's standing up, so he's got about half cover right now. But even with cover, it still connects. It deals 6. It deals 7 piercing damage as it connects. So you lose one more fake HP and you take 6 damage. As as this heavy bolt lands in your shoulder, it's excruciatingly painful, and you kind of have to roll with the blow because you can't like withstand it. And the little bit of blessing that the Raven Queen has given you has now worn off. It is. Yeah. Yeah, it's a huge crossbow. All right, he loads another bolt in, and it's pretty impressive looking. Like as he puts the like bolt in, he like slams his feet into the wings of the crossbow, and he like brings the string back, and he puts this heavy bolt in, and it kind of like locks into place. It kind of makes this like kind of like the sound of like yeah. Yeah. Oh, you are correct. For whatever reason, I thought it was a reaction. Cancel that, Smalley. You still have 1 HP. Restore your 6 HP. My bad. Yeah, the Raven Queen's like the DM is fucked up. Sorry, Dyabie, it's your turn. No, no, it's fine. All right, Dyabie, my bad. Okay, I remember. I know why I made the error. It's because I was describing the archer and I thought it was the archer's turn. Uh, well, it's gonna be pretty slick for a little while. I need to get better pens. Okay, anyway. Dyabie, it's your turn. That's correct. You can't cast a spell. Unless the spell is a bonus action, like Expeditious Retreat. Nope. Alright. You form a little mote of flame and you chuck it at him, and that connects. Roll damage. It's a D10. 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 Yes. It's the same die that you use to make a heavy crossbow attack. Alright. You pelt him with this mote of flame. He doesn't add any bonuses. No, you're not Chusk, who's got the blessing from the Raven Queen. All right. Okay, bandits are all dead. Let's just get rid of that one. Well, bandits aren't all dead. They're incapacitated. He's also incapacitated. I'll remember that they're there if you ever guys decide to wake them up. Okay. Okay, now Spoly, you're being now you're being a shot at. So it connects, dealing 12 piercing damage. So you take 11 points of damage. You lose 1 fake HP. As instead of hitting you in the shoulder, it hits you directly in the chest. I was having the problem, yeah. Right. No, you can't. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, it is now the acolyte's turn. As he begins to pray, and he says, please empower us, and he is choosing himself, the axe lady, and this one as like a beam of light in this kind of like dusk time of day, this beam of light just appears in the sky, and they shine down on the three, and then he is going to run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's just gonna hide right there. It is now Jimmy's turn. Jimmy. Okay, well, let's see what happens. As you hear another nothing healthy like crack, as you're like, oh, what are you doing? Unhand me, and then you throw him, and then you hear a crack. All right. it just streamlines the killing process. It is Zeisu, it's your turn. Okay, searing smite. Okay, this is where her bonuses actually help you as she like attacks with reckless abandon. You find an easy opening, make the attack with advantage. All right, but so in the order in the process of actions that happens here, you first cast searing smite as your blade, your steel blade now catches a flame, and you bring it up to you, and you're not making attack. Please roll your thing twice. Take the highest of the roll. 15. Okay, so 15 with bonuses is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll all your damage. So 2d6, so 5. 4, that's 9. 9 plus, so that's 10, and it's going to be plus 5, so 15 damage. Please read the spell to me, because I believe she has to make a check. Yes. All right. Well, she succeeds as yeah. Well, she succeeds the Constitution save, so she doesn't catch a light. As you kind of slam the blade, she like tries to backpedal her way out, but gets the tip of your blade as it like cuts across her chest, and it hits the ground, and there's this fiery explosion, and she brings her axe around to protect herself. You just see this, Dyabie, you just see this column of flame directly in front of her as she narrowly dodges it. She takes 15 damage, but she didn't get caught on fire. As a it's Reira's turn. No, it's pretty substantial. She got cut. She just didn't take the pillar of flame that comes with it. All right, Reira, it's your turn. Reira's like meerkatting it, just like pops out. Yeah, she's shooting the dwarf. 12 does not hit. As the arrow bounces off his splint mail. It is now Axe Lady's turn, who again is attacking with reckless abandon at Zeisu. Yes. What is your AC, Zeisu? Okay, she does connect as the great axe bites into you for 6 plus for 9 slashing damage. You reduce that by 3. Oh, sorry, 12. 12 slashing damage, and you reduce it by 3 for 9. Yeah. So, okay, I know I have to mention this out loud, but Zeisu, you're currently at 12 HP. It is now Evanor's turn. All right, how do you inspire him? All right, you kind of whistle out. You use your bonus action to give him inspiration. All right, you pull out your crossbow. It's really big for you, but it's really just a light crossbow for everybody else. And you fire. Go ahead and roll the hit with advantage. Okay, it connects. So it's a 1d8. Yep. So 4 plus what? So 6. All right. As the crossbow bolt. All right. So you nail Axe Lady in the side, and she kind of like looks in your direction, but doesn't really do anything else. Yeah, Smalley, it's your turn. You are currently sucking wind from this massive crossbow bolt sticking out of your chest. um, actually, I need you to make a check because I should have made you do this when you got hit. Make a Constitution. Yeah, make a con check. Yeah, you're okay. You, despite the pain that is racking your body right now, you can maintain concentration. What do you want to do? You see yes, you can run down and check if you want. Yeah. So you move 10 to drop, uh 25, 30, 35, 40. You look, you really can't tell if there are potions of healing or any kind of potions here, mainly because you don't come from an area where potions are widely made, and you're not familiar with cooking devices like oil and stuff like that. So these are just little glass baubles filled with liquids. You can't quite tell what is what. Who's beeping? Who's going off like a time bomb? All right, all right. Smalley, you've used 40 feet of movement to get down here. All right, you 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 grab you grab a red glass bottle. You try to like undo the cork, but you kind like don't understand how it works. So you just smash the top off, and and you drink it, and it's vinegar. No, it's do you power through it thinking that it's like a healing potion? Are you just drink this? Yeah, you just chug this nasty tasting vinegar, thinking that it's a healing potion. You're like, this has got to be healing potion. It's in a red bottle. Well, that's his action to you. But you can still move though. You have 20 feet of movement left. You've got this terrible taste in your mouth, and you're extremely thirsty now. Dyabie, it's your turn. All right, Dyabie, what are you doing? She is not. All right. Yes. You make it with advantage anyway. Yeah. Okay. You shock her. You 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 touch her on the shoulder and you shock her body. 3 damage. She is shocked and cannot use reactions. All right. So yes, you shock her. She cannot. She her body kind of locks up. She cannot take reactions now. Yes. Yes, because attacks of opportunity use your reaction. No, that's not what it means. Until the end of his next turn. She yeah. Yeah. Yep. That that is that that is proper use of spell timing. You can do that, yes. Yep. Yep. No, you just move at half or at double, so it'd be 10, 15. Yeah, you're at 30. you gotta like you kind of like jump behind. All right. All right. We'll see that happens. You roll into it. As you get down in there, there's just like a lot of like debris from like the wood, and that's like fallen through, and there's a bunch of like bugs that, and it's a little damp. Kind of you get a little bit of web in your hair. All right. He 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 kind of looks in your direction. Uh yeah. He looks he 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 looks in your direction, and he's got the crossbow aimed. He doesn't seem to be acting right now. It is now the acolyte's turn, who does nothing. It's now Jimmy's turn. Yes. Yeah. Okay. You sing a Christmas carol. You the spirit of Christmas fills you, Zeisu. All right. All right. And I assume you're eating the other guy down there. Bonus action for Jose. You eat this guy again, and, and he's like, "What?" You hear a thud, and you just hear, "Son of a bitch!" And it kind of just echoes through the well. All right, all right, Zeisu, it's your turn. Uh, the damage thing only the damage thing only applies with Evanor's inspiration. Yeah, it's not roll again. You roll a d6, verify that that's your bardic inspiration size. Yes, so you can roll the hit, but before I declare that it's a hit or miss, you can say that I'm using my bardic inspiration to add to my. you can you can use it on saves and checks too. All right. Well, are you okay? Okay, I had to specify. Did you want to shove her into the pumpkin thing, or did you just want to attack her? Okay. Yeah. I understand. I understand. I just wanted to make sure that if your intent is to hurt her, or if your intent is to shove her. Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. 17. Yeah, that connects. Well, you make it with advantage, so you can have a chance with the to crit it. Unfortunately, no crit. 17 hits. Two d6. Go ahead, roll the hit. Or roll damage. Sorry, that's one. Three. So four, eight, 9 damage. As you slam the sword into her like leg as you kind of like do this uppercut swing, and it kind of catches her in the thigh, and then she like tries to stop the blade with her hand from going any further. You can hear the sound of her leg kind of snapping under the weight, but she's a strong girl and she can withstand it. No, she definitely is starting to look winded. uh, Reira, it's your turn. As as you as you pop out, the dwarf's sight jumps up and he takes a shot at you as a reaction. He rolls a total of 14. Does that hit? 14 does hit. As you take 9 piercing damage, it nails you in the shoulder. All right, go ahead and make your attack. There's a d20 over there. 15 with bonuses is going to hit. He has been damaged, so you get to add your Colossal Slayer to it. That is 7. please roll your hunter's mark. $10. So that's 10 plus your modifiers. 13 damage as you fire an arrow back, dealing 13 damage as it hits this dwarf in the chest. Yeah, well, we're counting as 10 feet to jump down. Yeah. Okay, so you jump down here. Yeah, that's 10. It is difficult terrain. Also, let me see if the logs. All right. Unfortunately, you do not land safely. You take 6 bludgeoning damage as you land on the logs. The logs shift, and they kind of tumble on top of you. You land down here. Dyabie, the logs collapse on top of you. You take 2 bludgeoning damage, and you are pinned prone. She didn't see you. She didn't see you roll under there. Yeah. Yep. All right, Reira, what are you doing? Huh? No. Yes. You see a little head sticking out from the bottom of the pile. You get ignored. She didn't say anything. She just looked at you and then walked. All right. So the dwarf the dwarf like lets go of his crossbow. It kind of just sits on the ground, and he lets out a loud whistle, and she hears this, and she kind of looks at you and is like, just whatever, we'll continue this next time. And she's gonna take the disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and that is where we're gonna end the session. I'm going to take a picture of these guys' health. You guys, please remember your health. If you can't remember it, message me. All right. Goodbye. I hope you had fun. I'm sorry for screwing up so much this session. I'm sorry of all the technical difficulties and starting late. Yeah, I mean, it might be kind of hard because Evanor has different New Year's than we do. Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. So if yeah, the only way the only way for it to work is everyone would have to have tomorrow off. Uh, yeah, uh, Reira's got to go to work, so the well of death, the the well, the well of yeet. That's I got to stop the stream. Stream stopping time. Thanks for watching, anybody who's watching.